Well, good morning. It is Wednesday, April 22nd. Scripture tells us God's mercies are new every morning. And that is something that we need to be not taking for granted in the sense that we walk upon those. And we can easily do that. We can get up and just take that for granted. One way that I found myself taking that for granted a few months ago was I would get up, and the first thing in my day was I would turn on Christian news. And even though the Christian news was a lot different than mainstream news, in that it wasn't starting off my day listening to things that were, talking disparagingly about, congressional leaders or the president or those types of things like the way the mainstream news does, still I found myself in a downcast state often starting the day because I was hearing about things that weren't uplifting and encouraging starting my day off. By nature, I'm not a person that wakes up and finds myself downcast, but after spending years in the same pattern, I decided to switch up my morning routine, and I started listening to a different podcast in the morning. And I was listening to, for me, listening to something more encouraging, and it made a substantial difference in my day. Like I said, I wasn't finding myself depressed or anything like that, but I need something more encouraging in my day to get it kick-started. And I know that most of you are starting your day off right now because you're at home and you're interested in what's going on with the coronavirus, so you're turning on the mainstream news. And maybe that's not the best way to start your day. And I just want to encourage you to rethink how you're starting your day. God's mercies are new every morning. And so we have this clean slate of just waking up to, a new day of possibilities. And we should wake up and think about the things that we're grateful for. And, so many people that I listen to in leadership podcasts, from Christians, even to non-believers, even to people who are atheists, will tell you that their success is often is rooted in starting off their day, or at some point in their day having a time where they recount the things that they're grateful for. It's just absolutely amazing because Scripture speaks to this so often about being grateful. And I've talked about this before, about the need to express gratitude back to God in our prayers, because Scripture speaks so heavily to this. And it's so therapeutic to us as believers, calling to mind all the things that we have to be grateful for, because the things we have to be grateful for heavily outweigh the things that we have in our lives that are weighing us down. Once we sit down and start recounting those things that are blessings in our lives, we are lifted up and encouraged really quickly. I know this firsthand. So I just want to encourage you to rethink what you're doing in the mornings, especially right now when we're in this state of upheaval. And we don't know when this is going to lift. We don't know when things are going to get back to normal. Normal is likely never going to be returning. Things are going to be different. And the economy and our day-to-day patterns and habits and lifestyle is going to be different. So I just want to encourage you to rethink the way you're starting your day so that you can have a more joyous, God-glorifying day, and one that you can share with other people, because other people need to be encouraged right now too, other people that are in your very own home and sphere of influence. You have a blessed day, and I'll look forward to connecting with you again soon.